Hey there! Today we're diving deep into the world of finance, focusing on Fiserv Inc., which trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol FI. The company's stock has been making headlines recently after several analyst firms released updated ratings and price targets. If you're someone who's been tracking fintech companies and business service providers, this video is going to give you a clear picture of what's happening with Fiserv right now. So stick around until the end because we'll go over everything from analyst opinions to financial performance, insider transactions, and institutional investor movements. This video is for informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research or consult a professional before making any investment decisions. Fiserv recently had its neutral rating reaffirmed by BNP Paribas Exane, with a target price of $62 per share. This target suggests a possible downside of about 3.6% from the company's previous close. Now, BNP Paribas isn't the only one commenting on the stock. Several other big financial names have shared their insights recently. TD Cowen decided to lower its view from a buy rating to a hold rating, setting a price target of $80 per share in its latest research report released near the end of October. Around the same time, Wells Fargo & Company upgraded Fiserv to a hold rating in their research note dated October 22nd. UBS Group also weighed in, setting their target price at $75 per share while maintaining a neutral stance. Meanwhile, Oppenheimer reaffirmed its outperform rating with a target of $91, showing some optimism about the company's performance potential. Deutsche Bank Aktiengesellschaft went even higher, assigning a target price of $122 per share. Taking a step back to look at the broader consensus, analysts appear divided in their outlook. Some see growth potential, while others think the stock may already reflect fair value at current levels. In total, 11 analysts currently give Fiserv a buy rating, 23 recommend holding, and 2 advise selling. So overall, the average opinion sits firmly in the hold category, with a collective consensus price target hovering near $127 per share. Fiserv's recent market performance has been fairly steady, though the stock has seen some dips. As of the most recent trading day, it opened at $64.34, marking a slight decline of about 1.2%. Over the last 12 months, the stock has traded between a low of $63.71 and a high of $238.59, showing quite a broad range. The company has a market capitalization of about $34.97 billion, a price-to-earnings ratio of 9.94, and a price-to-earnings growth ratio of 0.56. Its beta sits at 0.95, which means Fiserv's share price tends to move almost in line with the overall market, but with slightly less volatility. The company maintains a quick ratio of 1.09, a current ratio of 1.08, and a debt-to-equity ratio of 1.15, all indicating that Fiserv's balance sheet is fairly healthy, with solid liquidity and manageable levels of debt. When it comes to financial performance, Fiserv released its most recent quarterly earnings on March 26th. The business services provider reported earnings per share of $1.91, demonstrating strong profitability. The company achieved a return on equity of 19.47% and a net margin of 17.05%, both of which highlight efficient operations and stable profit generation. Revenue for the quarter came in at $4.32 billion, showing solid performance across its divisions. Analysts expect that for the current fiscal year, Fiserv will deliver approximately $10.23 in earnings per share, reflecting continued growth in its financial technology services. Now let's talk about insider activity, which often offers clues about how company leadership views the stock's potential. Director Lance M. Fritz recently purchased 10,000 shares of Fiserv stock in a transaction dated October 30th. He paid an average price of $65.18 per share, investing a total of $605,800. Following this move, Fritz now directly owns 13,086 shares, marking an impressive 324% increase in his holdings. Such insider purchases can sometimes indicate confidence in the company's future outlook. At present, approximately 0.74% of Fiserv's outstanding shares are owned by insiders, showing that a small but meaningful portion of company equity is held by its leadership and board members. On the institutional side, several hedge funds and investment management firms have recently taken positions in Fiserv or increased their stakes. Sound Income Strategies. LLC opened a new position in the third quarter, signaling growing interest from income-focused investors. Activist Wealth Management boosted its holdings by over 3,100% during the first quarter, now owning 130 shares, valued at around $29,000, after adding 126 shares during that period. True Wealth Design LLC also raised its holdings by approximately 3,750%, bringing its total to 231 shares, valued near $30,000. Hager Investment Management Services LLC and Clear Street LLC both entered new positions in the company during the second quarter, each valued around $34,000. Currently, institutional investors and hedge funds collectively hold about 90.98% of Fiserv's total stock, underscoring the high level of institutional confidence in the firm's long-term fundamentals. Fiserv remains a strong name in the financial technology and digital services space, even as analysts maintain a cautious tone. The company continues to post solid financial results and enjoys broad support from institutional investors, but the recent neutral ratings suggest that Wall Street may be waiting for stronger growth signals or a better entry price before turning fully bullish again. Whether Fiserv represents a buying opportunity depends on your individual strategy and investment outlook. Those with a long-term view may see potential, while short-term traders might prefer to wait for clearer momentum. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. See you in the next video.